go, folks, as we get this tag team match started.
And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams.
Boom, what a kick.
She's starting to sweat a bit. Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them, though.
I definitely didn't anticipate her struggling so much, but hey, crazy things have happened here in the WWE. James Ellsworth 2016 is a perfect example of that.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double counter.
Boom, what impact. Drop down. Lariat. Nailed it.
Her and her partner making a great tag team. We'll see what they're made of here.
She's definitely slowing down here a bit, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot.
When she gets in attack mode, whoops.
Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
She's starting to falter here. She needs to find a way to get back on the offensive here.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
And I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship victory, what made it so impressive, in my opinion, is that she had to defeat not 1, but 3 other women to capture the gold.
That's right. It was at TakeOver War Games where Ember Moon turned back Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, and Kairi Sane to become NXT Women's Champion.
And she turns it around on her. Big reversal for her there. That kick will stop you in your tracks. What a stomp.
Good grief. Drop kick hits the mark.
Nikki Bella with the tag.
Right across the back of the neck. Right to the back of the neck.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, man. When I think of memorable moments in Nikki Bella's career, I think of WrestleMania 33, when she and John Cena got a chance to take on The Miz and Maurice in a mixed tag team match, long in the making.
Boom! Face first. Woo-wee. Clothesline! What's he doing?
Bringing up that WrestleMania mixed tag team match reminds me of how Miz and Maurice mocked and parodied Nikki Bella and John Cena for weeks.
Another wonderful display of The Miz's acting prowess.
And there's a kick out at one.
And the match continues.
At this point, she really needs to think about making a tag to her partner.
Hooked up
and it's Nikki Bella showing some agility. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
She dodges that one. I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team.
The rack attack comes in.
She's back in full control now.
Nikki Bella into the cover. Hurricanrana.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a Hurricanrana.
Watching Nikki Bella out there, I can't help but think of all the different lives she's had. Reality TV star, actress, businesswoman, and one of the most recognizable faces in WWE.
Nope, reverses it. Byron mentioned Nikki Bella's many lives, but the one that matters most is the one that brought Nikki a record-setting reign as women's champion.
Yeah, the championship reign began with a little help from her sister, and it didn't end until she held the title for 301 days.
Harsh impact.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Down goes the referee.
There was just no getting out of the way on that one.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish glass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Nikki Bella has been part of so many legendary... Nikki Bella into the cover.
How did she kick out?
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
You gotta believe this one's over.
If Nikki Bella hits this one, it's over. She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
With the 2018 Royal Rumble in mind, Nikki Bella 201
face breaker.
And
this has got to be it. 2, 3.
What a tag team display.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
I just love it when the women put on a show like that one. You can see right here the moments that made this match a great one.
An amazing contest. And what a lineup on this card, starting with a bang. Sit tight for singles action.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next.